We're here with Robert from Subway on East College Avenue. We're going to ask you a few questions about the way your employees communicate with each other.
Well, what we do is we have a bunch of different tasks. We have daily tasks, we have weekly tasks, and then we also have the job which is off the line, which is where you guys actually see everything. And each person has a certain station that they focus on. So each person has a main area that they're on. And then based on how many customers we have, each person will go to that area. If there's only like 1 or 2 customers in, that one person just handles the whole thing themselves. So it's pretty much like a unwritten code that we have. That's just the guidelines we go by. Usually the manager will assign, like myself, will assign people where to go. However, most people have a preference where they go, and they tend to just do their own thing.
Okay, so it's fairly relaxed.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxed.
Okay, and as a manager, how do your employees communicate with you?
Usually I'm pretty open-minded, pretty personable, at least I think I am. And they usually just approach me straight up with a question, and if I don't know the answer, I find it out for them. Sometimes they'll leave me notes for things, like if someone was closing and I'm opening, they leave me notes to let me know. Sometimes they call to check in, things like that. So pretty much every type of form of communication, other than email, they pretty much get a hold of me in some form or fashion if they have anything.
Okay, and do you set any rules for your employees specifically, whether it's with dress or anything like that?
Everyone's supposed to have a professional attire, hat, because of the hair, they gotta keep the hair contained. Tucked in shirts, need to have an apron. Comfortable shoes because you're on feet all day. And khaki colored pants, and then the shirt whatever they give you for the shirt. Managers tend to be in the black shirts. That's pretty much the difference. So that's supposed to be well groomed. I always get a 5 o'clock shadow like at 11 a.m. It doesn't matter what time I shave. That happens no matter what. But in general, that's just pretty much like any workplace that's food service. Usually there's a set standard, and that's the type of thing we have there. We also have a no cell phone policy. The only exception to that is once again managers tend to be the exception to that because we communicate so often we kind of need to have a cell phone with us. So that's other than that, there's no really. I mean, there's all these like food safety things that we have to abide by, but that's everybody does that.
How does diversity within your establishment, whether it's age or race, ethnicity, something like that, contribute to Subway and your restaurant's ability to move forward?
Well, in terms of diversity, we're in a college town. Obviously, the managers tend to be older and people that have graduated years ago. So age is probably the most diverse thing that we deal with at Subway. I mean, obviously we interact with minorities and everybody else too, and we employ very equal opportunity employer. So in terms of getting exposure to different cultures, just based on customers coming in, you get that. Sometimes it makes communication hard when you have people from foreign countries coming in, they have thick accents. It's hard to understand them, but we do our best to try to understand, and we go over it slowly and make sure that that's the way it is, and that people can understand each other. And that's all it really is with diversity. Understanding each other is the biggest key, and accepting, not tolerating, but accepting somebody being different. And that's something that you see lacking in some places. We really try to be as diverse as possible, though. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was awesome.